Freelance instructional design is creating learning experiences for businesses and organizations. Think of it as building a course for employees at a company. Those courses can be online modules, live virtual training sessions, simple printed aids. As a freelancer, you are your own boss. You work on a project by project basis for different clients. This gives you the freedom to choose the work you do and manage your own schedule. A significant shift from the structured world of education. It is a field that values clarity, engagement, and measured results. All things that great teachers understand deeply. The transition from teacher to instructional designer is a natural one. Many classroom skills are the exact skills needed here. Based on 5 recent postings, employers seek IDs who collaborate with SMEs, build multimodal training, and ship polished, measured solution. For a Fortune 500 insurer, duties include defining objectives with SMEs, building ILTs, VILTs, and self-paced courses, and scripting videos and articulate and captivate proficiency. Maximus emphasizes accessible e-learning, UX clarity, process mapping, LMS fluency, and US citizenship plus 5+ years applying adult learning. Humana prioritizes needs analysis, storyboards, multimodality builds, and VILT prep with Captivate, Photoshop, Camtasia, InDesign, and adult learning experience. Expert World seeks research-driven creators who refresh content, ensure compliance, and use LMS plus Articulate, InDesign, and Canva. Career Team focuses on producing decks, manuals, assessments, transforming new content, and managing high-volume projects. Some common trends then between all of these would be SME collaboration, adult learning application, authoring tools, LMS fluency, writing clarity, QA rigor, and product management under deadlines. A look at common freelance ID tasks. A typical day for a freelance instructional designer is varied and project driven. One of the first and most important tasks is collaborating with subject matter experts or SMEs. These are the people who hold the knowledge that needs to be taught. Your job is to act as a translator, taking their raw, often technical information and transforming it into a structured and easy to understand learning experience. You will then write clear learning objectives, which are simple statements that describe what the learner will be able to do after completing the course. Once you have the content and objectives, you begin the development phase. This is where you actually build the learning materials, creating engaging slide decks in PowerPoint, designing interactive e-learning modules with specialized software. To succeed as a freelance instructional designer, you need a solid toolkit of both software and soft skills. Job ads in 2025 consistently list a few key pieces of technology. The most common are e-learning authoring tools, Articulate Storyline 360, Adobe Captivate. You don't need to be an expert in both, but be strong in at least one. Master Microsoft PowerPoint, use it for storyboarding, use it for simple presentations, learn graphic design, Canva, Adobe InDesign. You will also need media editing skills. Camtasia for screen recording and video edits, Audacity or Adobe Audition for audio editing. Getting your foot into the door can feel like the biggest challenge, but it is achievable with a clear step-by-step approach. Your first goal is to build a portfolio that showcases your skills, even if you have no paid experience yet. Start by focusing on learning one tool really well. Choose an authoring tool like Articulate Storyline, Adobe Captivate, and dedicate time to mastering its core functions. There are many free tutorials and resources online. Next, create a few small practice projects so you can build something tangible to show your potential clients. Volunteering is a powerful strategy here. Get permission in writing to feature the work in your portfolio. Aim for one or two solid real world projects to anchor your site. Transitioning from the highly structured bell schedule of a school day to a blank slate of a freelance week can be a jarring experience. A former teacher who successfully made this switch emphasized the importance of creating your own structure. He found that one of his greatest strengths was the ability to visualize the final product. By keeping the end goal in mind, he could work backwards and map out the small, manageable steps needed to get there. A practical way to implement this is to create a weekly plan, break down your large projects into smaller daily tasks, create dedicated blocks of time for deep work where you turn off notifications. Focus on a simple, high priority task. Embrace the natural flow of freelance work. Use slower periods to update your portfolio or learn a new skill. This makes you more prepared and resilient in the long run. Every teacher transitioning to freelance instructional design will face a few common barriers, but each one has a practical solution. Perhaps the most common hurdle is a lack of business acumen. The idea of invoicing, negotiating contracts, marketing yourselves can feel intimidating. The solution is to start small and learn as you go. You do not need to have an MBA. You just need to learn the fundamental mechanics of getting paid for your work. Another significant barrier is the no experience, no portfolio paradox. Volunteer with an agreement that you can future the work, or create realistic conceptual projects and explain your design choices. Finding your first client can feel daunting. Leverage your network and connect with L&D professionals. A warm referral is often the strongest first step. Many new freelancers struggle with imposter syndrome. Reframe your classroom experience into learning solutions and performance outcomes. Owning your transferable skills helps you project confidence to clients. In the competitive freelance market of 2025, simply knowing how to use the standard authoring tools is not enough. To truly get hired and build a sustainable career, you must figure out what makes you different. Move beyond technical proficiency and focus on the unique value you provide.